football, forever football, DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel. It's a daily reports today. We've got a couple of big stories today. First up, one of our loanees from this season just gone has been called up for the Euros. And also we're going to speak about some big details to start off the video on the transfer window, what's been said, who we could need. We've got some dates on the fixture release date. It's all going down today. So please like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss another video. Let's get into this one. So we're going to start off, of course, with that big story on the opening of the League One transfer window, the rules, the key dates revealed as we begin the rebuild this summer at Doncaster Rovers. So we are continuing to monitor targets as they look to make moves during the summer transfer window. So the new boss, Richie Wellens, has spoken about adding 3 or 4 permanent additions and is expected to use the loan market to bolster his attacking options. Ahead of their first moves in the transfer window, we take a look at all the key details and dates Rovers fans will need to remember. So the EFL window will run from the 9th of June until 11 PM on August the 31st. The transfer window for the Championship, League One and League Two will run at the same time as the Premier League. So what should we expect from Rovers this summer? So it's expected to be a busy window for Rovers. We have just 12 players under contract for next season, although James, Wright, Halliday and Lakila remain in talks over new deals. Wellens has clarified that he has identified centre midfield as an immediate priority, with only John Bostock, AJ Greaves and Ed Williams to currently choose from. In truth, though, Rovers could do with bodies all over the pitch. They require another goalkeeper to compete with Lewis Jones. Horton and Seaman are currently the only recognised fullbacks on the books, and a bad injury to Wright has left them short of cover at centre-back. Taylor is the only natural winger still under contract, and the retirement of Coppinger and the departures of lone players like Taylor Richards and Josh Sims leaves them light on attacking midfielders. Wellens also may want to bring in his own striker to lead the line and compete with Okanabiri and Bogle. That won't be a big priority though, with the positions that we need to fill. So in terms of other expected key dates to look out for, the fixture list will be revealed at 9 AM on Thursday, June 24th. So we'll release a video from that. When is the season expected to start and end? So the season will start on August the 7th, that's the Saturday, and the League One season will finish on the weekend of April 30th, and the League Two campaign will end on May 7th and the Championship on May 8th. The League One playoff final will be held on May 21st. So the Carabao Cup round 1 will commence the week beginning August 9th. The Carabao Cup final will take place at Wembley on February 27th. Rovers will enter the first proper round of the FA Cup sometime in November, with the FA yet to confirm a firm date, but of course it will be sometime in November. So just some key dates there, just to give you a bit of an overlook on the season ahead. But the main thing here is about the transfer window. 3 or 4 permanent additions. Use the loan market to bolster the attacking options as well. Not too much. We're only going to get, I think probably 4 or 5 loans in my opinion. Now, of course, I told you in previous daily reports recently, I wanted to hear what you guys have got to say. And sort of, I wanted to devise a list of a few players that I think could be great signings. I've sort of dug deep into the research. I've done research on my own players. A couple of you have commented as to who you would like to sign. I did get a comment from someone saying Jack Rolls. He's a young up-and-coming midfielder who's been released by Tottenham. He's a youngster at Tottenham Hotspur. And I looked into this guy. He has a bright future, so I would like to see him come to the club maybe. It'd be great to see a young up-and-coming midfielder added to the squad. Charlie Wellens, Richie's son at the Man United Academy. He'd be a great young player to bring into the club. Obviously, a Rovers fan and a friend of mine sent me stats on the 25-year-old attacking midfielder from Stromsgodset, Mikael Meisgaard. I think he'd be fantastic at this club. I said to you in a previous reports, Calvin Bassey from Rangers or Matt Penny from Sheffield Wednesday. If Reece James leaves the club, I think they'd be 2 excellent options at left back. I think try and look in terms of the loan market at just nice players. Just look at some great, quality players, some high top quality players in all positions. In terms of a goalkeeper to compete with Lewis Jones, I'm not too sure who you'd bring in. You could loan in a keeper. I mean, we were looking at Palmer from West Brom in the summer. Or there was reports saying we were looking at Alex Palmer. There was reports saying that we were looking at Kovar from United. I think Rovers fans are kind of hoping we don't get him now after this season just gone. Palmer, could he be great? Could we go for him, maybe? It should be interesting. I mean, there's just a few names out there. Someone said Jack Rolls. I think Bassi or Penny would be great at left back. I think there's a few other players out there. Maysgard could be a fantastic signing from across the seas. We spoke about a story from Noel Hunt about looking in Ireland. I'm sure there's some brilliant Irish gems in there. There's some non-league players that I'd like to see come to this club. Kyle Hudlin, the 6'9" striker at Solihull Moors. What a guy. What a transfer that could be. If not, Shimanga, or T-Shimanga, I think that's how it's pronounced, from Boreham Wood. He'd be fantastic at league football. So there's a range of signings we could pull off here. International, UK, non-league, top league, loan, permanent. It's going to be a real range this summer, and we're going to have to see what happens. I don't believe the rumours of Reece Williams from Liverpool on loan for the rest of the season. It might be a great rumour, and if we do get it done, it'd be fantastic. But at this stage, I don't believe it. I never believed it, but it'd be nice if we do sign Reece Williams from Liverpool. You know, especially if it's Ipswich in the race as well. Imagine if we beat Ipswich, man. I don't think it'll happen, but it'd be great if it did. Because I think Reece Williams will be loaned out to a Championship club, in my opinion. So I'd be very surprised if he came down to League One. I know he was at like Kidderminster before he was brought into the first team at Liverpool this season after the injuries to Joe Gomez and Matip and Van Dijk. But I really don't expect William to drop down further than the Championship. I really don't expect that. So I don't think we're going to get Reece Williams. Never in a million years we'll get him. But if we do get him, then I'd be very surprised and I'd be very happy with the recruitment team. But let's have a look at our final story today, and this is from our one of our loanees that's gone back to their parent clubs. Man City's Matt Smith has been called up to the Wales squad for the 2021 Euros. So Matt Smith has been named in the Wales squad for the delayed European Championships. He was one of Rovers' standout players throughout the campaign and was constantly called up for Wales duty during his time on loan from Man City. He won 2 caps while with Rovers, including a starring role in the friendly with Mexico earlier this year. He now has 13 caps in total and will be hoping to add to that as Rob Page has looked to match the phenomenal run to the semi-finals in the last Euros. He made 43 appearances for Rovers this season, just gone, scoring 1 goal and making 7 assists, and he put in some significant passes. You know, I'm a three-lion. I'm a three-lion supporter, but I'm going to keep a close eye on what Matt Smith does for Wales in the Euros. Wales have been drawn alongside Switzerland, Italy and Turkey in their group at the Euros, which are being played a year later due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So he is in the Wales squad. He'll be playing with the likes of Neco Williams. He'll be playing with the likes of Ampadu, Hennessy, Ben Davis from Tottenham. He'll be playing with Cabango from Swansea. Ramsey's in there. Allen's in there. Daniel James is in there. David Brooks. Obviously Levitt from Man United, the young midfielder. Gareth Bell's in there, and of course Kiefer Moore from Cardiff, as well as Tyler Roberts being the forward 3. So congratulations to Matt Smith, really great achievement, and yeah, fantastic to see him get that Wales appearance. But there we go, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for tomorrow's preview for the international friendly between England and Austria. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Thank you very much, guys. My name is Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC, keep living the Rovers life, and that, my friends, full time. Rovers side die. Thank you very much.